Hey, we're back.
We're back.
You ready to do more tiny, unhearable Moeka voice?
Yeah. In today's episode of Linear Bounded Pheromone.
That's not... What? All right.
The name of this game that we're playing.
I feel like we're better than that. I want to believe that we're better than that in terms of our humor, but... What does that say? Does that say Sang Company on the thing there?
I don't know. Right, I narrate this one.
Yeah, you narrate. I've been waiting patiently for you. We can keep vamping if you want. I mean, all we're going to do is lose our audience. That's fine.
Instead of keeping tabs on the lab,
or reading her line,
I've been assigned to a different mission today. Being a low-level agent means I haven't been given any details. The recovery team is coming, so guide them to the building in Akihabara. Those are my orders.
Ooh, okay.
Coincidentally, it seems the scientist who fled from CERN has been hiding out in Akihabara.
Oh.
But is that really a coincidence? What if he knows about Okabe-kun and intends to leak information to their lab?
Hey, you.
A man comes out from the scientist's hideout and stands in front of me. I reflexively take a step back. The man has a distinctly different air from the other rounders I know. At a glance, I can tell he has a muscular body and sharp eyes. He's fluent in Japanese, but his tall stature and blonde hair clearly indicate that he's a foreigner. Could he have come from CERN headquarters?
Hey, take this to the south exit of the Otsuka station. That's all, no questions, don't look inside neither.
The man hands me a briefcase. Naturally, I'm not authorized to check inside. Not that I need to.
So, how are we going to clean this up? Disposing of the corpse will be particularly troublesome.
Corpse? He definitely just said corpse. I already had a vague idea that this might be the case. That the people in front of me killed the scientist. I quietly swallow down my nervousness.
It's fine. We'll leave the cleanup to that team.
That team? Who are they talking about? FB mentioned something about this too. I wonder what it all means. It seems CERN's influence has already extended into the core of most nations. CERN can assassinate people and easily make it as though they never even existed. It's so terrifying that I really don't want to think about it anymore.
Everyone withdraw individually. Rendezvous at Point Gamma at 08:30 hours on the 12th.
After the rounders disappear, I walk toward the station. I need to hand the recovered briefcase to another rounder. I have to hurry and get this over with. I have no idea what's inside the briefcase, but the faint scent of blood is still in the air. Lucian bees!
I think we mentioned that one time. What the hell? Did we look that up? It's got to be something. Whatever. I'm all about this Garo Froggy over on the right there. They're having the time of their life.
After going to Otsuka Station, a woman I don't recognize greets me, which was terrifying, more so than the corpse if I'm to be honest. I hand the briefcase to her and finish my job. I think I catch her saying I've received the documents into her cell phone as she leaves, but I pretend not to hear. This has nothing to do with a low-level agent like myself. Also, their operational security is pretty poor.
Yeah? Why is there Why?
They keep saying these words like corpse and revealing what's in the briefcase that they're not supposed to reveal.
Right.
The escaped scientist's name, the names of the rounders, the name of the woman who took my briefcase. My mission ended before I could learn any of these things. I feel a little nauseous. I'm in such a bad mood that I just want to go home and sleep.
Reasonable.
Do I even get paid for this job? Who pays my rent?
It's a great question. We don't know who... Does her ARC rewrite cover job pay enough?
Do I even have that cover job?
I thought we established that she actually does do some writing for them. I don't know what world line that was in, come to think of it.
But upon returning to Akihabara, I bump into two familiar faces. Ah, it's Moeka-san. Yo-ho. Shina-san and Makise-san. The two of them greet me as soon as they spot me. Tuturu. Hello. We're about to head to the lab. You're coming too, right? Huh? Okabe is such a hopeless bum. How can he send out a message? How can he send out a group message like that without even considering what the rest of us might be doing? A message from Okabe-kun. I hurriedly opened my cell phone.
Explains why we couldn't use our cell phone during this segment.
She's right. I have a message from him. I had turned my phone off during the mission, so I didn't notice.
Holding a roundtable conference. The 1978th Roundtable Conference will be held at the lab today at 1900 hours. It'll be an important gathering that will decide the future of our very lab. Please participate. Oh, well.
I choose to believe that he has been counting. Every time he sits down at the table, he marks another tally mark in his little notebook and chuckles to himself.
Nice.
The 1857th roundtable meeting commences, eats his snack, and then gets up and leaves. He would.
He would. He absolutely would.
Hey, Moeka-san, since we're all here, let's go together. We gotta get going. We're gonna be late. Come on, let's go. What? Shina-san takes my hand and basically drags me to the lab.
Are we missing? We're missing Luca and Ferris and Suzuha. All right, looks like you're all here.
She's got more donuts. Look at you, Mr. High and Mighty. You do realize you were the last one to arrive, yeah? Late to boot.
I had to pick up a new Dr. Pepper. I wasn't late. Don't you know that I changed the rules? The leading role must always arrive fashionably late. This was all just a pre-established harmony. The great choice of Steins Gate.
Excuses.
Yeah.
So, where's everyone else?
Part-time warrior has an errand to run. Ferris has work, and Lukako has to help at the shrine. Unbelievable, right? The meeting is going to decide the very fate of our world.
It's not their fault. This meeting came out of nowhere. Exactly. None of us have as much free time as you do, Okarin.
A, ouch, and B, ouch. Oh, sorry. Roll up, please. There we go.
I still feel a little sick.
Enough. Let us commence the 2357th Roundtable Conference.
Didn't your emails say the 1978?
It's been a busy 30-minute interim. Assistant, you must learn not to sweat the details.
Excuse me.
You are excused.
Glad to see this is already turning into a trash fire, like always. Thank you very mucho. So, what are we talking about today? It always sounds like nonsense to Mayushi.
My apologies. I was just a bit derailed thanks to my assistant.
Shut your trap.
Anyway, today's topic. Should we continue our research on the time machine or not? I'd like to focus our attention on discussing this most important of issues.
I couldn't have asked for a better chance. I contact FB to let her know that the roundtable conference has begun.
You gonna read it aloud or?
Right. I delivered the cargo. I need to attend a conference at the lab now. The topic is whether or not to continue with the time machine research. Please advise, Slime Man. She immediately responds.
Oh, hey, it's a good opportunity. Do whatever you can to derail the conversation and move in a direction that results in their seizing their time machine research.
I'm not very good at talking in these sorts of situations. But these are Facebook's orders. I have to try.
Can't fold in front of Big Zuck.
I have to do my best. If I can skillfully manipulate the conversation, I can stop their research. I think we should keep going. That's right. Makise-san is trying to advance the time machine research for her father. She's not just going to give up.
Oh, what's this turn of events, Christina? You were totally skeptical about her work not too long ago, were you not?
Don't call me Christina.
I will call you whatever I desire.
Well, either way, let's just put that aside for now.
Would you prefer Celeb Sev? Zombie.
No, in fact.
Okay then, Christina. So why do you think we should continue our work?
A pure sense of curiosity would be my first reason. The second reason would be to observe the time paradoxes caused by our D-mail experiments. Their conversation advances into more technical details. But if I don't jump in now, Makise-san is going to get what she wants. I have to enter the conversation. Can I say something?
Besides, as long as we have the ability to send D-mail, we can change the past at will. What reason do we have to fear time paradoxes?
The issue is whether or not we'd even realize that a paradox occurred. That's why we need to be more cautious going forward.
You're contradicting yourself, assistant. It's sounding more and more like you're in favor of calling it quits. Weren't you the first one to say that we should keep going?
I didn't say anything about stopping. All I'm saying is that we need to be more careful. Your thoughtless experiments are too dangerous to... This is bad. There are no openings, which means... Have a moment. There's something I want to ask. Have a moment. Slime Man.
Slime Man. That's why I have reading Steiner. No worries.
No worries. We don't even have proof that this ability of yours even exists. That's why I worry. Huh? I know I sent him an email. Is he just ignoring it? Or maybe he just didn't notice. I'll try it again.
Thing is, when he gets into his zone, dealing with his assistant.
Don't let him into his zone. Oh, Kabe-kun, there's something I want to ask you. Have a moment? Please notice this mail. Distressed face emoji. Slime Man.
You're right, I have no evidence. Only thing I have is my perspective.
And why not think of a different approach? For example... He's not looking. Okabe-kun's too engrossed in his argument to check his phone. What should I do? At this rate, I'm going to fail FB's mission.
Hello, Mayuri. That was a very weird slow fade.
Hey, Moeka-san. Are you okay? It looks like you've been wanting to say something to Okarin for a while. Shina-san whispers to me. I guess she must have noticed me struggling to enter the conversation. I'm fine. Mayushi thinks you should say what you want to say.
What you say?
But I don't want to interrupt them. Shina-san flashes me a smile before boldly butting into the middle of their heated debate. Hey, both of you.
Mayuri, what's up? That came out of nowhere.
What's wrong? Moeka wants to say something. Mayushi thinks you should listen to her. You're both so excited talking to each other that you didn't even notice that Moeka-san wants to talk, which is admittedly difficult to notice at times. Wait, is that true? I'm sorry, Moeka-san. I guess I got a little carried away.
Very well, Shining Finger. We shall listen to your method of bringing chaos into this world. Now speak.
Shina-san smiles. Isn't that great, Moeka-san? Thank you. Sheena-san looks happy, even though she had nothing to gain from doing that. I timidly bow my head to her, and once again a tight pain runs through my chest. Am I really deceiving such kind, warm people? I know it's my mission, but... Moeka-san, what's wrong? You look pale. I suddenly remember my earlier mission. A life taken so easily. A murder treated as though it never happened. Now that this is my mission, I might have to do to these people what we did to that scientist. I need to go get some air.
Hey, what's wrong? Didn't you have something to say?
I don't have any right to be with Okabe-kun and the others. I run out of the lab and aimlessly wander the streets of Akihabara. Did Mayushi say something to make you mad? Are you still in Akihabara? I'm okay. Something kind of sad happened, but it has nothing to do with anyone in the lab. I'll come back soon, so don't worry.
That's one option.
Slime Man.
And the other one is?
Yeah, I'm still in Akihabara. I'll come back soon, so don't worry. Slime Man.
Which one do you prefer? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Gotta get 100% mail completion.
Yeah. I could have just gone straight home, but I feel like I'd truly be betraying the lab mems if I did. But either way, I'm going to be betraying them. Ah, there she is. Huh? What a relief. There you are. What are you two doing here? Sheena-san and Makise-san catch up to me, out of breath. Well, when you suddenly ran out of the lab, we got worried and went looking for you. I'll mail Okabe and Hashida and let them know we found Moeka-san. That way they can head back to the lab. I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. Yet. I have this weird dream that you're definitely going to within a very short number of days, though.
That's fine.
Is tomorrow the day?
I forget what day it is. I genuinely forget what day. I think it's more toward the weekend, though. Okay. It happens like one of the days of Komima, and Komima wouldn't happen in the middle of the week.
Right, it does. Okay. She's right. I've done the same thing before, usually because of Okabe. Again, they're being so kind to me again. They don't suspect me in the least. They're so friendly to me. Why? Huh? Why are you all so nice to someone like me? I can't say it. There's no way I could say it. Perhaps concerned by my sudden silence, Sheena-san speaks to me in a gentle voice. Moeka-san.
You seem pretty stressed out. Suzuha showed me this great way to relax. No one's gonna know what that's a reference to, but that's okay. You'll never know.
You don't have to ask why. We don't need a reason. We're all lab mems, right? Got that right. We're lab mems and allies. But I haven't done a single useful thing for the lab. How could I ever call myself one of your allies? I think about FB. Recently, I haven't been useful to her either, which means I'll be abandoned. And if I'm abandoned, I won't be able to be their friend. Moeka-san. Shina-san crouches down in order to align her gaze with mine. Mayushi doesn't think that's what makes people allies. Huh? I raise my head.
I'm worried that we only now got 75% CG achievement.
Yeah.
Man, Nye's story is going to be a whirlwind, huh?
I like this CG. I like background Kurisu there.
Yep. And I like very intense Mayuri in the Okay, Mayuri in the foreground does look like she just had a Stardust blunt roll, doesn't she?
The slightly unfocused, wide-eyed gaze.
Yeah. Okay, so we found a piece of Steins Gate fanfiction called Stardust Blunt Roll about Suzuha showing Mayuri how to smoke weed. That was it. I didn't expect it to come up again, but that face. Yeah.
They're both smiling at me. If being allies was only about common interest or utility value, I'd have left the lab a long time ago. Yup. Mayushi isn't useful to Okarin or Chris-chan's research either. But if it's not about common interests, then what's the point of being a lab mem? If there's no point in chasing after me, why do it? Well, you see, that's what friends do, Moeka-san. Friends? I think the best word to describe us lab mems is friends.
Frems.
Frems. A relationship that isn't about common interests, but just being together. That's a friend. I've never had any relationships beyond the ones I have with the Rounders or FB, so the word feels almost dreamlike to me. Friends. I'm envious. No, Moeka-san. What? You're a lab mem too, you know? Which makes you one of our friends. I'm your friend? Yup, we're friends.
Friends forged together in the bonds of conflict, of having accidentally gotten into Okabe's orbit and being no longer able to escape.
Heck, we wouldn't be so desperate to find you if we weren't. I can't get over this. I can't get over the CG. I can't get over the expressions.
It's so very. Look at Kurisu. So
Background Kurisu.
Like, yeah. Oh, Kurisu's bangs. I forgot how weird they were.
The pointy bit right in the middle.
The part that makes it look like she's wearing a fucking Grecian helm.
Yeah! That's exactly what it looks like.
Like she's got, you can't see it behind Mayuri, but she's got like a pole arm ready to go and a shield in one hand.
As a woman of science, she would understand the tactical and strategic value that a pole arm brings over
good
the
against
opposing
sword,
weapon
weak against
classes.
axes. That's how that works, right?
Huh? Moeka-san, are you crying? Wait a sec. Why? Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. I'm just happy. Moeka-san.
Yes, that's me.
Shina-san softly takes my hand in hers. It's more warm and gentle than anything I've ever felt before. I'm starting to get worried about whether there really were chemicals in the Dr. P.
No, don't worry. I had it tested.
You surprised me when you started crying out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I just do that. Up until now, I'd only ever saw value in my own existence through how useful I was. I knew that FB was using me, but I didn't resent her for it. If anything, the fact that I could stay connected to her by being used was comforting to me. But I never thought there'd be people out there willing to accept me for me. I'm so happy. I feel that way from the very bottom of my heart. Here, you can use this handkerchief if you want. Thank you, Sheena-san. We're friends, so you can call me by my name. Your name? Yep, I want you to call me by my name. Her name? I've never called someone by their first name before. At least not outside of emails. It was always just too embarrassing. Mayuri-san. That's me! Mayuri-san raises her hand in an exaggerated manner and mischievously smiles.
I just looked at Kurisu again.
Moeka-san finally called me my first name. Awesome! Her carefree smile fills my chest with a deep warmth. I never knew friends could be such a warm thing. Anyhow, we should get back to the lab. Mayushi's sure that Ocarina and Daru-kun are super worried. Today, I made my first friends ever. They're all so warm-hearted.
Friendship, any percent speed run, go.
But danger is quickly approaching them. And only when I look back at how I'm the one who brought this upon them do I realize just how terrifying the organization I'm a part of truly is.
It's fine. It's got good dental.
Good morning. Sorry I couldn't reply yesterday. If you're concerned about something outside the lab, you can talk to me about it anytime. Thanks for worrying about me. You're really kind, Mayuri-san. I'll have to take you up on your offer next time. Slime Man.
All right. Look, my phone.
The lab's been rowdy since this morning.
We will now commence with Operation Verdandi. Is what I'd like to say, but the part-time warrior Ferris and Lukako still aren't here.
Ocarine, Ferris-chan has work today too.
God, she works so often. What, does she own the building or something? Wait, I slipped into Mr. Braun for a bit there.
I saw Maneshi downstairs earlier, but she said she's got work.
Urashibara-san mailed me saying she has to help at the shrine.
What? Ugh, this is far too convenient to be just a coincidence. I smell the organization's influence at work.
You just have too much free time, Ocarine.
Yeah, well, shut up. Nobody asked you, Daru.
Whoa, now he's being irrational, KCKR.
I think it's Kotakore.
Kotekore.
I think. If they can't come, then we have no choice. We'll have to commence the operation without them. Is everyone ready?
Personally, I think you ought to fix that horrible naming sense of yours first.
No.
Maki-seichi, I get what you're trying to say and all, but asking that from Ocarine is just a waste of time and effort.
After yesterday's roundtable conference, it was decided that the time machine research would continue to the next stage. FB's orders were for me to stop them, but I ended up promising to help out instead.
Huh?
Oh, hiring a spy with social anxiety.
Right? I mean, no one would suspect.
Wouldn't they?
What do you mean, would they? They just be like, oh, she's just nervous and shy. She won't say anything. Don't worry about her.
She seems like the absolute worst person to have this job.
She seems like the worst person to try to influence other people, but the best person to try to get into a place and get information. She got into their group, but they're not paying her any mind. Right? I mean, what's up, Shining Finger? You look a little pale.
Uh-huh.
Did you sleep properly last night?
No, I didn't.
I see. I don't blame you for being nervous on the eve of our fateful battle to determine the course of our world. I often have the same problem. Well, in my case, it's not nervousness. It's the delight of knowing that I will once again be changing world history.
Don't compare yourself to Moeka-san, you delusional whack job.
That being said, this operation is both vital and grand in scale. We cannot succeed unless every single lab member comes together. Minus the ones who have work today. Shining Finger, you must take good care of yourself. Oh, Okabe dressing up good life advice for his friends and his chunie.
I receive a message. Sorry, ORZ. Sorry, Moeka-san. This is all my fault for messaging you so late at night. It's not. I sigh in relief. That's right, I was so excited last night that I stayed up sending messages back and forth with my new friends.
I didn't even see it. We need to read these.
Yeah. I'd never done that with anyone besides FB. Kurisu-san also asked me to call her by her first name, too. So, starting today, I'm doing my best to call her Kurisu-san and not Makise-san. It's all a little embarrassing, but it really feels like we're friends. It makes me happy.
As soon as we get control of the phone back, I will go back and we'll read through the...
It's no biggie. No, it's totally okay. I like sending messages, so I tend to not get much sleep. Don't worry about it, Slime Man. Kurisu-san opens her phone a few seconds after I send my reply to her.
Okay, so let's start with... Okay. Here we go. We'll start with this one, and then we'll go back and forth.
Are you awake? Moeka-san, you awake? Do you mind if I call you? There's something I wanted to discuss. You free right now? Thanks for today, Makise-san. This is the first time I've ever had friends, so I'm really happy. I hope we get to hang out more. Anyway, what did you want to discuss? I'd prefer to send messages if possible. Slime Man.
Just Slime. The rest was cut off.
I'm really glad we're friends now too, Moeka-san. If possible, I'd like you to call me by my first name, like Mayuri. Is that okay with you? What do you say we invite her out and we all go grab a bite? I know this might seem a little shameless considering we just became friends, but I'm still getting used to all of this. Sorry if I'm bothering you. Not at all. You're not bothering me at all. In fact, I welcome it. Kurisu-san. I'm getting a little embarrassed. Let's go out to eat sometime. I've always wanted to do stuff like that. Slime Man.
Oh. And 3.
Perfect. We should all get in touch with Mayuri and figure out a good day. Anyway, I wanted to discuss Okabe. What do you think of him?
Cocking her shotgun off camera. Oh no.
Okabe-kun, he's kinda unreliable, and he can be really weird, but I do think he's oddly charming. Slime Man. I realized what it is.
What?
Okabe thinks that he's maxed out his int, but he's actually been leveling charisma.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh man, Okabe Rintaro does have max charisma.
He's the party bard, and he thinks he's the party wizard.
That's absolutely it.
Kurisu-san opens her phone a few seconds after I send my reply to her.
Oh, we're still reading.
Oh, right. Right? He just has this strange charisma about him.
Was that number 3? That was 4. Okay, so
Is that
1, 2, 3.
is that so? Don't tell me. Are we talking about lovey-dovey stuff? Kurisu-san, do you like Okabe-kun? Slime man.
Whatever that emoji is. 5.
What? No way. Never in a million years. You got the wrong idea. Seriously. Anyway, let's go back to talking about him.
Methink the lady doth protesteth too much.
Oh, really? I feel like you two are such a good match, but since you're denying it so much, does that mean you dislike Okabe-kun? Slime man.
Man, remember the couple of years back when the only love interest you could get would be tsunderes? I'm not saying it was all bad. I'm just saying some were better than others.
Really? You think me and Okabe are a good match? I don't dislike him. Yeah, I know we're always arguing, but sometimes it's kind of fun.
The rare tsundere. Is that?
I get it. You're like 2 peas in a pod. Watching you both puts a big smile on my face. Not that you can tell. A big smile for me is still only a couple
She used a
micrometers.
musical note, so
Slime man.
that means she's happy.
Last one, right? A good match, huh? I'd love to hear more about how you feel that way when we go out to eat. Oh, crap. Mayuri would be there, so maybe not. Thanks for putting up with my silliness this late at night. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Later today? Anyway, good night. I'll be in my bunk.
Really? I'll be in my bunk. We're doing Firefly references now.
Is that from Firefly?
That's
I forgot.
from Firefly. That's a Firefly reference.
Good night, Kurisu-san. Slime man.
I get it. I still harbor a deep love for Firefly, but man, I can't enjoy it as much as I did anymore since the dude is a sex pest. Turns out.
Kurisu-san opens her phone a few seconds after I send my reply to her.
All right, because these ones are ones we've seen.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Our eyes meet and she flashes me a gentle smile.
Steins Gate, but everyone has been secretly texting Moeka the entire time the plot is going on, and just Okabe knows nothing about it.
Moeka's just been making friends with everybody off screen, but since she's too shy to show up in person and speak up at anything, he doesn't know.
Oh, that's delightful.
It's so nice to have friends.
Now, back to the topic at hand. We'll now be explaining the details of Operation Verdandi. Final goal of this operation is to complete the time leap machine.
From what I've been told, the phone wave will be modified into the time leap machine, a device capable of sending a person back in time. But right now it's only capable of sending back memories, or at least that's what Okabe-kun said. According to Kurisu-san, it utilizes the VR technology that she was researching back in America.
Not that kind of VR.
To be frank, I didn't really understand much of what they were describing, but if the time leap machine really can be made a reality, that would be amazing.
Basically, this is the largest scale operation in the history of this lab. That's why all of us lab members must come together and...
Hey, Okarin.
That's my name, don't wear it out. What is it, Mayuri?
Is there anything Mayushi can help with?
It's unusual for you to be so proactive about the development of a future gadget.
Well, Mayushi's a lab mem too, after all. I want to be useful to everyone. Right, being a lab mem isn't just about sharing a common interest. I'm sure Mayuri-san genuinely wants to be helpful. In that case, Me too. Okabe-kun, me too. I want to be useful to everyone, too. Slime Man.
Do. Huh? Haha, what? Ha ha ha! You want to help out as well! Thought I'd see the day when even Shining Finger would want to involve herself in our future gadget research. You've moved my very soul! You both finally realized the magnitude of our research! Alright, in that case I shall bestow upon you the most important and vital mission of all.
Important and vital? A mission?
Yes, a terribly difficult one in which failure is not an option. Will you accept this tremendous responsibility?
What kind of mission is it?
Mayuri, Shining Finger, the two of you are to go and buy parts for the Time Leap machine.
You want us to go shopping?
Yes, that is correct.
Okabe-kun dramatically nods his head. To be honest, I'm a little worried. No, I'm a lot worried. Okarin, I'm not so sure they're the best people for the job.
Huh? Are you telling me there's a problem, Daru?
Like, I know it's just shopping, but parts for PC upgrades have all kinds of complicated names and standards. It might be hard for Mayushi and Kiryushi to find that kind of stuff in the clutter of Akiba. He's right. I'm not confident that I'll be able to go get the right things. And I don't think this sort of thing is Mayuri-san's forte either. Spoken like someone who doesn't know about Mayuri's souped-up gaming PC.
I play CSGO. I learned tons of new words, Ocarine.
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no, Mayuri,
Oh, no.
no, oh no.
I feel uneasy being left with this kind of responsibility.
Then let's make it simple. Daru, you go with them. Problem solved.
Whoa, so like a harem date? But I refuse. I promise to meet with an important person later.
An important person? Wait, don't tell me. You've got a girlfriend. Am I not good enough for you, Daru?
Not quite, but I am going to meet a girl, so I guess you could say that I'm living it up like a real normal dude.
Ugh, you bastard! Fine, whatever, I'll forgive you for your so-called normal antics this one time. To think you'd prioritize meeting with a woman over the research of the century. You dare call yourself a super hacker.
Whoa, look at the time. Gotta go fast, catch you later. Bye, Daru-kun. You're probably just talking about one of your 2D waifus or something. Careful not to headbutt your monitor.
It's okay, you're allowed to heap on abuse to him as well.
See you. Going on a date? Good luck. Cute emoji. Slime man.
You damn traitor. Ugh. Can't believe Daru's embracing the normal life.
It's not his fault.
It is his fault.
Being normal just happens to people sometimes. They can't help it.
What a terrible affliction.
Daru-kun made a promise with Ferris-chan months ago.
Wait, Ferris?
Yuppers. Today's the eve of the Ferris Cup at May Queen plus Nyan Square. What's that? It's an unofficial Rynet Access Battlers card game tournament organized by Ferris-chan.
That's little. Can't believe he's advanced in real life without telling me about it. Expect nothing less of our lab's skilled super hacker.
Those two things literally have nothing to do with each other. Alright, enough about Hashida. If you two are going shopping, I'll come with.
I doubt you make for much of a Daru replacement, Christina, but...
Look, I have the list and a general idea of where everything can be found. It'll be fine.
You say so. Good luck. I will be here posing into the mirror. Huh! Huh! Huh!
He does that at least 2 hours a day.
Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Yay, the three of us get to go shopping. I'm sorry, this is all my fault. What are you talking about? It's no biggie. Didn't I tell you yesterday? This sort of thing is totally normal. That's right. Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san both called me their friend. This is a totally normal thing for friends to do.
Absolutely normal, 100%.
Even small things like this make me kind of happy.
Wait. What's going on in here? Three of you are clearly acting different. Wait, don't tell me. I've been brainwashed by the organization.
You really can't read between the lines, can you?
Clearly not. Or rather, I can, but I choose not to. What are you even implying?
Nothing. Anyway, we are gonna get going. See you later.
She did an outfit change just to go to... Alright. And I already put her... Did she already have her hat on? Oh, whatever. Hey, wait, don't ignore my question.
Bye-bye. See you, Okabe-kun. This should be everything. That took longer than I thought. Today was fun. I had fun shopping today, too. Let's go out together again sometime. Slime Man.
Aww.
From Moeka-san? You're right. Why send an email? Because it's kind of embarrassing to say it out loud. Slime Man. Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san both smile softly after reading the message.
I want to go to Super Gamer.
Yeah, me too.
In. I love the sign that just says in.
And points down.
Yeah.
Super Gamer. Super Gamer, Super Gamer.
I want to go there. I want to be I don't want to be a gamer, actually. That sounds terrible, but I like the concept.
But Moeka-san's right. Today was a whole bunch of fun. Actually, our little shopping adventure didn't take very long thanks to Kurisu-san. After we finished grabbing the parts, we had tea at a cafe in UPX, helped Mayuri-san with some personal shopping, and did a bunch of other stuff too. I honestly feel a little bad for Okabe-kun back at the lab.
No, it needs a little deeper. Oh, come on. People expect you to do this. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Look me in the eye. You are a horrible mad scientist. You are going to bring a blight upon this world. You are chaos incarnate. All right? You won't hear it from yourself, then believe it from me.
I've never gone out with girlfriends before, so today was a really fresh experience. I'll probably remember it for the rest of my life. So, I read about this in a magazine the other day, but is this what you would call a girl's day out? Oh, that's right. Since you lived in America, you probably don't know about this kind of thing.
What does living in America have to do with it? I mean, sure, she's a nerd, but okay, what does living in America have to do with that?
In America, everybody just rides their horses and wears cowboy hat and shoot gun and eat McDonald's all day. They don't have time to be friends and go for girls' day out.
Oh, no.
Cool. We should do this again sometime. They're both such good girls. If possible, I want to stay with them forever.
Also, notice how the inside is pointing to the cover of Yes's seminal album, Close to the Edge?
Yeah. Huh.
As inconspicuously as possible, lead Makise Kurusu to the crosswalk in front of the Arc Rewrite building and have her cross. Don't arouse any suspicion, alright?
The time I spent laughing and having fun feels like a lie. I can feel the blood draining from my face. Why bring her to Arc Rewrite? What are you planning to do?
We tend to kill Makise Kurusu there. She's too dangerous.
No way. Kill Makise-san. This has got to be some kind of twisted joke, right? This has to be a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. What's wrong, Moika-san? You're not looking too good. It's nothing. I'm fine. I suddenly recall the scientist who went into hiding in Akihabara. If I lead them to the designated location, Kurusu-san will be killed. What should I do? As long as I'm a member of the Rounders, orders from FB are absolute. No, even if I ignore my position as a Rounder, the only reason I'm here is because of FB. If it wasn't for her, I doubt I'd even be alive. Even if it means turning my back to the world, I don't want FB to hate me. But if I follow her orders, Kurusu-san will. Hey, Moika-san, are you really okay? You don't look so hot. Maybe we should go back to the lab. Kurusu-san. What is it? I'm so scared. I never thought that trying to put something into words could be so terrifying. But if I don't take them with me, FB will. Before we go back to the lab, there's somewhere I want to go before we head back to the lab. Mind if we take a quick detour, Slime Man? Huh? Another message from Moika-san? I don't mind, but is everything okay? I'm fine. Slime Man.
Clearly is not fine.
I guess it's settled then. I'm the worst. Caught between having to choose my friends or being hated by FB. I chose to abandon my friends. I work at the editing production company in that building. Oh, wow. So you're an editor? Now that you mention it, you told me that before. I lead Kurusu-san and Mayuri-san to the building where my supposed job is. My orders are to cross this street. The light turns green. When we cross here, that'll probably be the end. Kurusu-san takes a step off the sidewalk. Naturally, she has no idea what's about to happen to her. She completely believed my lie about having to come here on an errand. She took the time out of her busy life to come with me. No, Kurusu-san. If you cross here, you'll... Watch out. Ow! Christian, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Moika's face!
Kurusu-san is leaning up against my body, almost as if all the strength had left her body. She's holding on to me, clinging even. Her body is freezing and a little damp, likely from a cold sweat. Thank you, Moika-san. If you hadn't pulled my hand right then, I... Kurusu-san slowly starts to cry. Really, thank you so much. The time leap machine parts that Kurusu-san had been holding in her hands are scattered about, crushed. But she's unscathed. I'm so glad she's okay. But... geez, that car was super scary. Mayushi didn't think they'd suddenly come speeding through a red light. What should I do? I betrayed FB by saving Kurusu-san. I've gone against her. I'm sure the Rounders have already reported everything to her. I betrayed FB, the person who saved me from my own despair. I'm sorry. Monika-san? I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I'm apologizing for anymore. Why am I apologizing? For betraying FB? For putting Kurusu-san in danger? I don't know. All I know is that I regret everything. Like some sort of Socrates of clinical depression.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? An email from Okarin? Wowie, 3 of them. Hey, look at this. Okarin just sent me a bunch of messages. Is this... Mayuri holds her cell phone out in front of my eyes. Just as she said, she received 3 messages from Okabe-kun.
Remember to buy 2 A2A USB cables.
Strange messages. Aren't these D-mails? They're all within the right character limit. Moika-san, I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. I'm safe because of you, and hey, we can always buy more parts. Okay, so don't worry about that junk. Plus, there's something else I gotta buy now anyway, so let's just pick them up on the way, okay? Just as I thought, she's not the least bit suspicious. She even thinks I'm apologizing for the broken parts. Why? Why is everyone at the lab so nice? I almost had her killed just to avoid FB hating me. Come on, let's go. Kurusu-san extends her hands to me, but I hesitate to grab it. I have no right to touch such a soft, gentle hand. I only live for FB, but then why does that make me so sad? Okabe-kun welcomes us upon our return.
Ha 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 ha! I see you're all back from your little expedition. Now show me the keys to our mighty victory.
No keys, but we do have parts.
That'll do.
Here you go. Oh yeah, did you send an email earlier?
Ugh.
Hey, Okabe, are you listening to me? Okarin, are you okay? Hey, Okabe, quit spacing out.
What?
He just time-leapt.
Where are the parts? Are the parts safe? He time-leapt to save the... Wait.
What's going on?
Why would he... He would have needed the parts in order to time-leap. And he didn't pull up his phone, so that's not it.
Interesting. The parts? What do you call what you're holding in your hands, pal?
My hands. Oh, all right. These are the keys I sought to change the world. Seems like Spirit was yet again a success. My demonic eyes reading Stein are activated.
Yeah, whatever, Chunibyo.
Hey, I'm not kidding. Just in a world line in which you return to the lab with broken parts.
So that's what it was.
So he did. He did.
It wasn't a time leap, but it was that specific email.
Okay.
So for him, it's just been like he has just moved over from that world
Because he sent
line.
a D-mail one day. I see.
Yeah, right after they got back.
Okay.
And then he suddenly finds himself in this room with a bag in his hands and is like, what the fuck?
Yep.
For real?
But of course.
I guess it all lines up.
It's weird that we've been following this world line before it ever came into existence then.
Wait, what do you mean?
For the entirety of this story, we've been following this world line, and Okabe only just came into it. When it shouldn't have been in existence up until then.
I guess it all depends on how world lines work.
Yeah, Okabe seems to think that there's only one that exists at a time.
In which case, when they diverged into that world line when they got the D-mail, when it arrived in their phones.
I guess. Yeah.
Nothing's weird to them about it because that's just what happened at that time. I guess it all lines up. What do you mean? Mayushi doesn't get what Okarin's talking about, but that's just normal. It means that the Okabe from a different world line jumped into ours. What? Mayuri, show them the messages. Okay, got it.
Oh, I see they arrived safely.
By sending us these D-mails, you gave us the opportunity to repurchase the broken parts, right?
Sharp as always, my assistant.
Then, I guess you really are an Okabe from a different world line.
If that's all it takes to convince you. I mean, like, all right. With these parts safely in our possession, we've overcome our crisis. Let us continue with the operation.
I tell the others that I'm not feeling so good and head home. Right after entering my place, I get a message from FB.
Good work. Today's admission ended in failure. That's just a roll of the dice. It's not your fault, M4. Don't take it personally.
Thank goodness FB hasn't figured it out. Why do I feel so relieved? There's no way that this is the last time she's going to order me to kill the lab mems. Hell, this was just an indirect kill order. If I keep failing to accomplish my mission, eventually she's going to order me to kill them directly. And when that time comes, will I be able to do it? Can I stain my hands with their blood? Could it be something related to your job? Dealing with other people can be hard. Actually, yeah, I'm worried about my relationship with my boss. Lately, everything they tell me somehow doesn't mesh with how I feel. What do you think I should do, Slime Man? There's no way that I can. I can't afford to stay with them any longer. As long as we're together, everyone in that lab will know only misfortune. I can't bear that. I'm scared. It hurts. Someone save me. Okabe-kun, Kurisu-san, Mayuri-san, FB. I stopped showing up at the lab after that. I spent several days doing nothing after that. I couldn't even bring myself to leave my room.
Mood.
It goes without saying, but I ran out of my supply of cup noodles. Eventually, I stopped thinking and feeling hungry at all. Without anything to do, I just sat there spacing out. My days consisted entirely of sleeping when tired, waking up, and then repeating it all over again. But right now, I'm actually glad that I'm like this. I have no idea what I would do otherwise. At one point, I even considered dying and being done with it all. FB hasn't sent me any emails over the last few days. She used to message me daily. I'm scared. I'm terrified of living more than I am of my eventual death. I'm scared of being abandoned by FB and returning to my life of solitude. I don't want to lose her, no matter how awful her orders might be. She's too important to me. I'd do anything if ordered to. I'd break anything, kill anyone. Even if that person was Kurisu-san. I picture it in my head and immediately feel sick again. If I hadn't pulled Kurisu-san's hand, she would have died. I shouldn't have pulled her hand. I'm glad I pulled her hand. My head's a mess. My groan turns into a shout. Even though I haven't had anything to drink, my tears refuse to stop. I thought they'd dried up by now, but there's no point in figuring that out now. I've long since known that crying won't lead to someone saving me. An email from FB? I leap up and grab my phone. What are you up to? You doing okay? You haven't been to the lab lately, so everyone's worried. If you're up for it, think you can swing by today? Mayuri really wants to see you. I'll be waiting, too. Kurisu-san. It's not from FB. I close my phone and fling it into the corner of the room. Curled up in a ball, all I can do is wait for FB to get in touch with me. She's all I have. She's the only one who needs me. Only FB. I reach for the corner of the room and grab my phone again. Kurisu-san's email is still displayed on the screen. I'll be waiting too. Why? Why bother with me? Why? Without even realizing it, I'd risen to my feet while still grasping my phone. With a stagger in my step, I somehow managed to make my way to the lab. It took more than twice as long as usual. Sometimes we just end up having different opinions on things. Mayushi thinks there's no right or wrong when it comes to that sort of thing. You just have to trust and follow your own feelings. Even if you make a mistake, it's not like that's the end of the world. Unless you kill someone.
Again, Mayuri just with the immense emotional maturity.
On the way over, I finally started to feel hungry again. My stomach was growling. I had figured that if FB was going to abandon me, I'd rather starve to death than go back to being alone. The second I opened the lab door, a wave of fun and cheerful voices wash over me. Surprisingly, all the lab members are gathered inside. Ah, Moeka-san! Mayuri-san comes running up to me as soon as she spots me. Welcome! We've been waiting for you. She holds me in her arms tightly. You're really here. Mayuri-san won't let me go. She buries her face in my chest like she's checking to see if I still exist. Her cheeks rub up against me.
Rub, 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 rub.
Mayushi thought you were never coming back. Why? I can be a little slow, so I was worried that I made you mad like before. No, that's not it. I was happy to see your message, that you wanted to see me. Mayuri-san raises her face from my chest and gently smiles. Mayushi really wanted to see you. Mayuri-san.
Long time no see, Moe-nyan.
Mayuri-san holds on to me tightly as Ferris-san trots over.
Trot.
She's cat-like in her approach, tapping Mayuri-san on the shoulder.
Tap, tap. Mayushi, Bears think that you should probably let go of Moe-nyan now.
What? Oh, sorry, Moe-nyan. Did Mayushi mess up
You have
again?
to make it like the card capture Sakura, and I like that.
What?
Mayuri dejectedly starts to distance herself from me, but I grab her hand. It's fine. I don't mind at all. Really? She flashes me a huge smile after I nod to her, then latches on to me for an additional half hour.
For the first time in my life, I feel filled with energy.
Thanks. Oh, wrong voice. Thanks. You're super sweet, Moeka-san. I feel some semblance of warmth inside of my chilled chest.
Yan?
Moeka-san, are you hungry?
That was a crazy sound, Yan.
I haven't eaten anything lately. Then try this. Mayuri brings some fried chicken over from the table. But no worries, Mayushi can just buy some more. I'm used to doing that anyway because of a certain somebody.
Assistant, please. A glass of Dr. P, if you would.
Thanks. Kurisu-san emerges from further inside the lab while I munch on the offerings. It's been a while, Moeka-san. Kurisu-san. She isn't her usual cool and composed self today. If anything, she seems kind of nervous. I don't really know what to say at times like this. How about smiling? Shut up, Hashida. And you, stop laughing, Okabe. Jeez.
Just tell her how you feel, assistant.
After pushing a grinning Okabe-kun aside, Kurisu-san comes up to me. She takes a deep breath and smiles. Moeka-san, thanks for coming back. I once again feel the warmth in my chest rising up as I reply to her without even thinking. Yeah. I'm sure you probably realized it by now, but Mayuri was really sad. It was hard to deal with.
Not that you were any better. You kept asking, is Moeka-san here, or every chance that you could?
Kurisu-san's face turns bright red. She shoots a fierce grin at Okabe-kun.
I don't know what you're so embarrassed about.
Why you? Really?
Daru, replay the tape.
Well, he's not wrong, but it's just how he said it.
Looking pretty flustered right about now, aren't you, assistant?
And whose fault is that? Anyway, I'm just happy you're back. Yeah.
All right, the Kurisu Moeka shipper's getting fed well. I gotta say, the Linear Bounded Phenogram game has been great for the rare pairs.
So, we were thinking of having a party to cheer you up, Moeka-san.
Just for the record, it's a party to celebrate the Time Leap Machine's completion, first and foremost.
Why do you have to be like that?
I can't stop. My apologies.
Good boy.
I feel very complicated about that. Daru, I can see that look you're giving me. We will discuss this later.
I see, so they've completed the Time Leap Machine. I can feel my heart growing cold again. As a lab mem, I'm thrilled. But as a rounder, this is dangerous. If they continue with their research, their lives will be... You've really completed the Time Leap Machine? Okabe-kun puts his hand on my shoulder.
Correct. That was only possible because of the parts that you bought. How could we start this party without you here, Shining Finger?
None of them have changed one bit.
It's been 3 days. What did you expect?
They welcome me into this lab, this group, like it's completely natural. I stop thinking too hard about things, and my heart returns to normal.
Yo, the cookware's all set to go. If you don't have anything to do, mind giving me a hand, Kiryu Moeka? I'm gonna keep using your full name because I do that for everyone.
That's a relief. I'm relieved to hear you'll be coming back to the lab, but did something happen? If you want to talk about it, my ears are always open.
As is my hotel room. I'm leaning in at this point. I'm leaning in. Don't get me wrong. I'm still on the firm Okabe Kurusu ship team. You don't have to worry. But I see an opportunity. I will take it.
With the cooking? What are you making?
Let her cook.
Curry rice. Ain't nothing better to feed a bunch of mouths than that.
Curry rice. I'm reminded that my stomach is completely empty.
Looks like buying extra grub was the right move, nya.
Baristan's in the kitchen. Does that mean we get to have May Queen's super secret curry? Whoa, let's do this thing. Calm the hell down, Hashira. But I refuse. I end up helping Mairi-san, Kurisu-san, Urashibara-san, and Ferris-san make the curry. Since she works at a maid cafe, Ferris-san takes the lead in the kitchen, while Mairi-san and Kurisu-san cut the vegetables. Urashibara-san is in charge of the pot.
Hey, Luca, did you see where my stash went? Like, I'm cool with it. I mean, just let me know, all right? I know a guy. Jeez.
I'm not exactly a good chef, so I'm the taste tester. Things go smoothly and a delicious smell wafts from the pot.
Yeah, it does.
Next up to bat, Kurisu-san brings over the canned pineapples.
Myri can show you how it's done.
How about putting these in next? Oh, pineapples. Those are tasty. Maki-san, are you serious? What's wrong, Urushibara-san? No, it's just, I don't think we need to put pineapples in.
Why are you getting flustered by pineapples?
Are you sure, though? The only way we'll know for sure is through experimentation. Please don't confuse science with cooking. In a flash of unbelievable speed, Ferris-san manages to grab Kurisu-san's arm before she can pour the pineapples into the pot.
Yeah, nope. Nope. Kunyan, wait a sec.
Ferris-san usually has a cheerful smile on her face, but right now she looks kind of panicked. Yes?
Don't you ever put that in, ya.
Kurisu-san recoils from Ferris-san's intense gaze and puts the can down. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, Kyoma, is Kunyan actually any,
Ah, as astute as always, Ferris. Steve knows that Christina's the one of those girls who can't cook to save her life.
Excuse me?
I said what I said. Say what you will, but there's no doubt in my mind that you'll end up being one of those brides without a shred of culinary talent.
How dare you?
My dear assistant, why did you think to put pineapples in the curry?
It's possible that it might turn out delicious.
So-
Besides, I put pineapples on everything.
Let me get this straight. You think that as long as there's a possibility of it turning out good, it's totally okay to put pineapple onto literally anything?
Obviously. I'm shocked that you, of all people, are willing to reject my opinion without verifying the results one way or the other.
Don't even try to get all scientific on me right now. Are you trying to destroy all of our tongues?
But we won't know unless we try. If there's even a 1% chance of things going bad, I don't think we should do it.
But as long as there's a 1% chance of success, I could guarantee it. I could guarantee you that pineapple and curry do not go together.
This is a lie, though. That's not true at all. I have pineapple curry rice.
You have to have a very specific kind of curry for it, though.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just not in anyone in general.
Show me the receipts.
Where did you come from, Tumblr? Well, my intuition, yes. The intuition of a scientist. I didn't just hop world lines to get away from your pineapple curry. You can't prove that.
Okarin's family runs a grocery.
Whoa, Mayuri, hush.
A long, long time ago, Okarin tried putting some leftover pineapples into the curry, and he got in big trouble.
Ugh, I remember that hellscape like it was yesterday.
Oh, so that's why he knows they don't go together. Oh, I had no idea his family ran a grocery store. I can't even picture
Why is
it.
that funny? It's a perfectly normal job. Ugh, enough
For a
about
mad
my family.
scientist.
For my mad scientist's family. Every mad scientist has a family. They're allowed to do normal things.
I'm imagining that Okabe is working the register on weekends and so on, helping out the family, but still in lab coat and giving
Yep.
off a mad scientist laugh. But because it's the local family grocery and everybody knows them and knows who he
It's
is, they
just
just all
fine.
play it off.
Yeah, right? Your change will be 141 yen. I hope you have an absolutely chaotic day.
L, Psy,
Kongru.
Oh yeah, that Okabe, he's just so sweet. I love their little Rentaro kid. Everyone, listen very carefully, Nya. Before trying something unconventional, you must first master the conventional, Nya.
Okay, fine. I'll save my curiosity for some other time when you're not paying as much attention.
Oh, did you listen to anything she just said?
Everyone laughs at Okabe-kun and Kurisu-san's back and forth. And before I know it, I'm laughing too. It's just fun. I feel fulfilled. I'm overcome by this warmth, something I never had when I was alone. I don't want to lose this lab. I don't want to lose the people who made me feel this way. I don't want to let go of this everyday life that I've finally found for myself. I want to stay here. I feel the vibration of my phone.
Hey, are you doing all right? Tonight, the Assault Squad's going to attack the Future Gadget Lab. They already arrived in Akihabara, so rendezvous with them in front of the public restroom at the Shoheibashi before the operation begins, all right?
I can feel the blood drain from my body. My chest feels tight. I can barely breathe.
Don't forget to drink lots of fluids, all right? Bring a water bottle with you. Wear some nice shoes for running, okay? You always want to think about your own safety first while doing an Assault Squad attack. Maybe have some, like, trail mix or something.
Moeka-san, are you okay? I'm fine. Okay, but if you need something, just let Mayushi know, okay? Yeah. I have to reply. If I don't, FB will abandon me. If I can't carry out her missions, my life holds no value. FB is special to me. She gave me a reason to keep living. I can't betray her. But if I follow her orders, I'm going to get some fresh air outside. I peek into the brown tube workshop. It's still open, and the owner, Tenoji-san, is watching a movie on the large CRT in the back. I wanted to sit on the bench just outside the shop, so it's convenient that he's looking away.
Continuity error, where's Suzuha's bike?
That's a good question. Did she bring it upstairs with her?
Maybe.
Maybe she was worried about someone taking it.
If she was worried about someone taking it, why does she leave it outside every day?
Maybe she was only worried today.
Okay.
I start typing my response. They don't have the capacity to oppose CERN. I don't think they need to be killed. No, I can't send this message. I can't possibly talk back to FB, but my fingers are trembling. We could leave them alive to cooperate with the time machine research. This isn't good. At this rate, not even Mayuri-san or Ferris-san will be spared. They don't even have anything to do with the research. What should I do? My mind races, but I can't come up with a way to save everyone without betraying FB. I'm powerless. I was foolish to ever think that I could oppose her. Filled with a deep emptiness, I pull up my phone again. Understood. Is this really the right answer? I don't know.
Oh.
Well, some kind of attachment to them. Or do you want me to read the lines first, then we read the mail after?
And then I'll read the email.
Oh, what was the line we skipped? I don't know. It's totally obvious. I used to feel comfort and joy from FB, but now all I feel is fear. I can't disappoint her. If I do, she'll abandon me. And if she abandons me, I'll just go back to being the lonely Kiryu Moeka of before.
Just checking. I still have the full trust in you, but just in case you develop some kind of attachment to him and plan to betray us, don't get ahead of yourself, alright? People at that lab wouldn't hesitate to abandon you. You don't want that to go back the way you were before, right? Think carefully about this. Don't disappoint me. I trust you, M4.
It's true that by turning me into M4, FB saved my life. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to stay with everyone at the lab forever. As long as I live for FB, I'll never be abandoned. There you are. Is something wrong? I can tell just by looking into their eyes. They have no idea that I'm planning on stabbing them in the back. And that makes sense. They trust me, the lab mem, Kiryu Moeka. They don't know M4. They see me as just another lab mem, an ally. And yet, Moeka-san. Kurisu-san sits down next to me. Are you really okay? You look like you're in pain. Her gentle voice causes me to reflexively avert my eyes. It's nothing. I choke on my words of denial. What's wrong, Moeka-san? Did Mayushi do something bad again? Mayuri-san holds my hand in her own. It's nothing at all. There is no way that's true. Yeah, you look like you're about to cry. It's nothing. I can't tell them. I can't tell them that I'm making plans to kill them all. Is it something you can't tell us? I understand. Perhaps taking my silence as a yes, Kurisu-san distances herself from me. Does she hate me now? That'd be for the best. I'd prefer if they hated me. But instead, Kurisu-san stares deep into my eyes, a serious expression on her face. You don't have to talk about it right now if you don't want to. But just remember this. If you have something on your mind, if you're in pain, we're always here to help. Why? Why won't you hate me? I don't deserve your help. Mayuri continues to hold my hand firmly and smiles. Why? Isn't it obvious? It's because you're our friend, Moeka-san. Both of them nod. Lab mem, ally, friend. Are any of those someone who would stay with me forever? Would they make sure I'd never be alone? Even if I'm a horrible traitor. Once you're feeling up to it, let's go back to the lab. Urushibara-san and Farah-san have to leave early, so we want to have a toast before then. Don't worry, whenever you're ready. Their gentle hands clasp mine. Will you hold on tight even if I'm a traitor? I can't voice these words. The phone in my pocket vibrates, indicating the arrival of a new message. But instead of checking it, I just keep holding on to their hands.
Oh, so we're not allowed to see what the message was, huh? Alright. Oh. M4, we're modifying the operation. Stay put, listen to any orders from the assault squad, alright?
Status report.
Report.
Wait, whoa. Whoa. A bunch
Oh.
of stuff happened. Okay.
Will serve as a guide for the operation, M4. Basically, follow the assault squad's orders. It's entirely possible that they'll have to drop the target's guard directly, attempt to make the operation go as smoothly as possible. Act accordingly. It's okay and no problem. You could do it. No problems with the cargo drop before, right? Believe in yourself. Trust in me.
Wait, so she messaged back.
Yeah, she did. Understood. Party.
Cancel the attack. Party is TARP. Sat by lab meme. Can sell attack.
I don't understand. Calm down and explain yourself.
Cancel attack. Lab mean have support from outside. Cancel at.
M4, you're still in the lab. It's past the rendezvous time. But get out of there. Head to the rendezvous point. We're modifying the operation. Stay put. Listen to any orders from the assault squad.
We missed one response.
Status report. Police interference possible. Cancel the attack.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the huge manatee.
Meanwhile, I'm in the corner, going back and forth with FB. But at this point, there's no chance of the operation being cancelled. FB's replies just keep telling me to go meet up with the other rounders. And before I even have the chance to act, only a few minutes remain before the operation begins in earnest. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Mayuri-san? I suddenly notice her smiling and patting me on the head.
Everybody's super worried, but they're also super shy. So Mayushi's the messenger.
Sorry. With things where they are, maybe I should just tell everyone the truth and get them to run. But that would also make it obvious that I'm both a rounder and a traitor. If I did that, I doubt they'd want to stay with me. And on top of that, FB would abandon me for telling the truth. I don't want to be alone again. I'm too afraid to betray her. But I also don't want everyone to die. What should I do? What can I even do?
Mayushi doesn't really get the hard stuff, but...
I guess I'm wearing my concern on my face. Mayuri-san flashes me her kind smile, like she always does.
Mayushi will always be on your side, Moeka-san.
Mayuri-san's words give me the push I need. Mayuri-san, I need to tell you something. The moment I open my mouth, there's no stopping me. I'm going to tell them everything. I'll tell them the truth and we'll get out of here together. But suddenly, a group of armed men burst into the lab.
Freeze!
Everything happened so suddenly that nobody can think to move or react. I was too late.
What's going on?
Hey, what?
The Rounders can't be negotiated with. I should know I'm one of them. The man who appears to be their leader moves his head, signaling us to move.
Put your hands up and get in a line. Hurry up.
Everyone does as told, putting their hands up and getting in a horizontal line, side by side.
Where's the time machine? Nobody gets hurt if you hand it over.
That's a lie. There's a kill order out for them.
The time machine. I'll give it to you. Just guarantee the safety of my people and...
Okabe-kun looks to his side to check up on everyone, but his expression quickly changes to shock. Something comes flying through the slightly open door.
Smoke grenade?
The rounders turn their focus to the object sliding across the floor. But it's just an ordinary cell phone. Taking advantage of this opening, Amane-san comes rushing in like a hurricane.
Hiya!
Amane-san's body moves with incredible grace as she strikes the leader with her elbow. She snatches his handgun away and fires it. 2 shots ring out.
Yeah.
2 rounders groan and drop their guns almost simultaneously. 3 rounders remain. Their bewilderment lasts only a few moments before they ready their guns. However, Amane-san is faster than they are. She sprays bullets at the men, forcing them to retreat back toward the door.
There's a rope. Get out through the window.
Amane-san shouts orders at the rest of us, keeping the rounders pinned down with her suppressive fire.
What about you?
I'll be right behind you. Worry about yourselves for now.
All right, let's go, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. I don't get what's happening, but now's not the time to think.
The moment I try to follow after everyone, the cell phone in my hand vibrates.
Well, the rounders are pinned down and can't move. It's time. Tell the lab members yourself. Do that, I'll look the other way regarding your refusal to join the operation. It's your final chance. Can't do it? Sorry, but I'll have no choice but to abandon you. Please don't force me to do this.
My feet freeze in place. I quickly look around the room. Is FB watching what's going on from somewhere? Is she watching me? She's watching over me. But if I don't act, she'll abandon me. My heart fills with pure dread.
Please, you're Rounder. They aren't your friends. I'm the only one you can trust.
FB's like my own mother. FB saved me. FB needs me. If she abandons me, I'll be alone again. No. FB still needs me. This is it. My last chance.
It's okay. Girl who starves for affection above all else. More than the average girl, even. Can understand why you'd seek that for people in that lab. However, I understand you better. I just understand you better than any of them do. I want you to stay at my side. Please return to me.
I stare down at the message. I quickly grab the handgun lying near my feet. Don't move.
Huh? Moika-san? Kiryushi?
What are you doing?
The lab mems look at me, stunned. They've finally figured it out. That I'm a traitor. They'll never want to be with me again. In that case, I might as well spill it all. I am M4, a rounder of CERN.
Kiryu Moeka? Why?
The 3 rounders lunge at Amane-san the moment she gives them an opening. Even she can't move with the 3 of them pinning her to the floor.
Suzuha! Oh, we know all about you. You know what to do.
I nod at him.
This CG comes from the game. I remember this one. This one's very blurred. From the original game.
If it does, then she didn't have the outfit on.
Oh, she doesn't. Weird.
Huh.
We've seen it before, though. I know we've seen this one before.
I lift the handgun and point it at everyone, my finger sliding over the trigger. But for some reason I can't pull it. My hand starts to shake. Why? They don't see me as one of them anymore. If I don't pull the trigger, FB will abandon me too. I'll be all alone again. I am M4. I know, I've always known. FB is all I have. Eventually she'll abandon me too, but even then...
What's wrong? What are you waiting for?
Shoot, I need to shoot. This is all I have left.
Moeka-san.
Kursu, stay back.
Moeka-san,
Mayuri, what are you doing?
It's over. Forget about me. How could I? You're crying. You look like you're in so much pain. Uh-huh. I only notice after she tells me. I'm crying, and I didn't even realize it. Moeka-san, everything's happening so fast that I don't really get it, but is this what you actually want? I refuse to believe that you really want to kill us. Yeah. Mayushi knows just how kind you really are, Moeka-san. Why do they have such warm words for me? I'm a traitor, a coward who couldn't defy FB. I'm literally trying to kill them all. I'm a traitor. From the very beginning, I infiltrated the lab as a spy. Hate me, please. If you do, I'll finally regain the strength to pull the trigger. I can go back to being M4. But they refuse to back down. Are you really a spy, Moeka-san? Is that really the only reason you got close to us? Is that the only reason we went out together, laughed together? Is that the only reason why you saved me? Was eating fried chicken together part of being a spy? Because if so, I am potentially interested in a new in a new career. Don't look away, look at us. Think back to the time we spent together. Was that all just a part of your mission? Moeka-san. Why? I barely managed to squeeze out my words. Why are you being so kind to someone like me? Because you're a lab mem, one of our allies, our friend. But A warm hand gently touches my cheek. A kind fingertip wipes my tears away. Kurisu-san smiles, her body so close to mine that the muzzle of my gun is pressed to her chest. Didn't we tell you, if you're ever in trouble or need a helping hand, we'll be there to help? Oh, I knew it. I couldn't possibly hurt the people who care so much about me. I can't kill my friends. In that case, I know what I have to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing this despite your kindness. Farewell. FB.
M4, what are you doing? Hurry up and shoot them.
I'm not M4. I'll protect everyone. The lab mems, my allies, my friends. I'll protect them no matter what. That's why I can't shoot them. I won't shoot them. I'm Kiryu Moeka.
Betrayed us, huh? Very well.
One of the men pinning Amane-san down reaches for his gun and stands up. The muzzle is pointed at Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san. The instant I see him point the weapon at them, I toss my own gun to the side and leap between them, arms spread out.
Why'd you toss your gun? Oh, shit.
Moeka-san! No! I'm glad. I finally got to be useful.
Ha!
Just as my vision starts to grow hazy, I see Amane-san break free of the rounders holding her down. And then...
Ugh!
Ugh.
You got careless. I can handle two of you by myself, no sweat. Hey now.
Before the other rounders can aim their guns, Amane-san picks mine off the floor and pulls the trigger. In the blink of an eye, the attackers had collapsed to the floor. I can feel my body going numb from the pain. My blood is spilling out all over the floor, and I can feel the strength draining out of my body. I'm going to die soon. I can tell. I wonder why my heart feels so calm. I've never felt so fulfilled in my entire life. Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san ran over to me. Moeka-san, keep it together.
You can't die, okay? Hey, come on, Moeka-san.
Kurisu-san, Mayuri-san. They both look so sad, but at least they're unharmed. I'm so happy that I don't know what to do with myself. Hashida-kun, Amane-san, and Okabe-kun all gather around me.
Kiryushi.
If only I'd seen this coming sooner. What, Moeka, why?
I'm so sorry.
The bleeding won't stop. Mayuri!
Yeah. I put my hand on top of theirs as they apply pressure to the wound. They're warm. So warm that I want to cry. It's okay.
No, it's not. We'll get you fixed up and...
I managed to shake my head once. It's okay. Okabe-kun, your IBN 5100 was probably recovered by me.
What? What do you mean?
An email to my organization that the IBN 5100 is at Yanabiashi Shrine. In another world line, I'd probably do that.
Mission was to recover the IBN 5100, huh?
That's why you need to send an email 4 years into the past to undo it all.
All right, I understand.
The recipient should be obvious. FB. If they send an email to a time before the day I started relying on FB, I'd probably never become a rounder. I won't become a rounder. I'm sorry. Wringing out the last of my strength, I put my cell phone into Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san's blood-stained hands. I barely managed to type out the letters, and I certainly don't have the strength left to push the send button. That's why I entrust everything to their warm hands. The hands that saved me from the cold darkness. My cell phone used to be my entire world. When I was M4, when I was a rounder, my connection to FB was my everything. But now that I'm a lab mem, I don't need it anymore. Send this to FB in the past. Please, change the past. Change me.
Moeka-san. Moeka-san. Hang in there.
I'm so glad I met you two. See Okabe-kun nod his head behind the two as they cry.
Worry not. When you next wake, you'll be a lab mem, not a spy. Just the lab man Kiryu Moeka. Let's rest easy, friend. Rest without a worry in the world.
Okabe-kun begins to cry as well. They're all crying, calling out to me. I never knew they thought so much of me. Even as my body grows cold, I can feel the warmth of joy spread within me. My eyelids grow heavy, and they gently close. I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm sure I'll be asleep for a while. So long that I might never wake up again. But I'm sure my time will come. I know my friends will come and wake me up. I believe in them. I can trust them, just like how they trusted me. So, for now, I'm going to get some rest. And when I wake up, I'll find a different, peaceful world where I can smile with my friends. Thank you, everyone. Kurisu-san, Mayuri-san. I'd like it if you'd be my friends next time, too. I can feel my consciousness fading. I can't hear their voices anymore. I wonder if I'll really make it to another.
I'll have to figure out what this is next time because we have to we've hit an unfortunate recording break moment.
Yep.
It's fine though. And after the world's most terribly timed cut due to recording limitations,
We let Moeka sleep.
we let Moeka-san sleep for a little bit.
Yeah.
Wake up! Grandbush, put on a little makeup.
Shoot me again.
What? Do you have something? Do you have a problem? What is it, Shining Finger? Do you have a problem with Rage Against the Machine's seminal album, Toxicity?
I knew it. I've died and gone directly to hell.
Next, you'll be telling me about Tool's album, Enema.
I can hear two voices. I wonder why. Oh, I get it. I must have finally made it to another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? It ends right there.
Are you fucking with me?
We literally set up fucking a separate fucking section to record 30 seconds.
I'm mildly annoyed. I mean, it was the right call. It was the right call because we were so close. To the end. But still. All right, it's gonna take me longer to sync that than it is to listen through the audio.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Fuck. Let's see. Did that unlock the? It did. It did unlock.
What's the last one? What's the last one?
The last one is
Kyoma.
Abduction across the world. That is Kyoma again?
Interesting.
Oh, this one is Okabe and this one is Kyoma. Okay.
Look at that divergence number.
Oh, wow. Is that the highest one we've seen? No, hold on. Is that the highest one we've seen? Interesting. Because we got a 3.0 on, or 3 point and change on Daru's, right? Okay.
What the fuck happened in Daru's?
And Mr. Bronze was also pretty far out. A lot of these ones were pretty far out because they changed something very fundamental about the nature of the characters.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, but this is still farther than any other one we've seen before.
What does ML mean, and why is it sub 100% on each of them?
Males. So they mark completion based on how many of the emails you've seen on your phone. And you can't get 100% because there's different options to send to different characters.
Fuck.
Yeah. You can't get 100% on one playthrough. You have to go back and choose the other option.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't care, so.
Fair enough.
I mean, there's that. So join us next time for Kyoma's. You know what? I was convinced this was going to be Nai and not Kyoma. I didn't think to appreciate the difference between Okabe and Kyoma.
Yeah, placing my bets now. This is a world line that diverges so far. Maybe his time fuckery goes too far and he just fully snaps. And he is the mad scientist Kyoma now.
Interesting. Abduction across 3 worlds. So someone's going to be abducting him.
Or he's abducting someone.
Someone else is, or that. Or I think it's more like someone else has, because as we've seen in Steins, other people are capable of controlling the world line. They don't get to recognize the changes, but they can send emails and cause other things to happen.
Yep.
Parties unbeknownst to him. So maybe that's what happens. I don't know. We'll see next time on the start of the finale.
Yeah.
You know, Loki, I've actually kind of enjoyed this game. Some of them have been better than the others, but I feel like having a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like it justifies its existence much more than My Darling's Embrace did. Shots fired. Anyway, we'll see you then, everyone. Bye.
Peace.
You fucking kidding me?
Funny as
I feel so fucking stupid.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.